Today we're going to continue to learn about motion. Last week I told you about a scientist, actually a physicist, named Sir Isaac Newton and his third law of motion. And today we're going to learn about Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion. His motion states that if an object is in motion, it wants to keep going. And if an object is still, then it does not want to move. It wants to stand still. Now, the only time an object in motion will stop is if an outside force acts on it. And the only time an object that's still will move is if an outside force acts upon it. Now, to understand this law a little bit better, let's start with a little demo. What I have here is a glass filled almost to the top with water, paper towel roll, paper plate, and a raw egg. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to place my paper plate on top of my glass, put the paper towel roll right on top, and place the egg right on top. Now, nothing is moving. Everything is standing still, so it will continue to stand still until an outside force acts on it. And of course, there is going to be an outside force, right? The outside force is going to be my hand, and what we're going to focus on is the egg. I am not going to touch this egg. Not going to do it. The only thing I'm going to touch is this plate right here. I'm going to bring my hand and whack the plate. And maybe end up with some scrambled eggs around my house. Let's see what happens when I take my hand and smack the plate across. Ready? 3, 2, 1. What happened here? My paper towel roll fell and so did my plate, but this egg went straight down. Did it go flying? No, because an object that is stationary, that still doesn't want to move unless an outside force acts on it. Did I touch it? No, I didn't. Let's check on my egg. Oh, I made my whole table wet, but look at my egg. Perfectly intact. I didn't crack it. Now, it did move. Where did it go? Went down. What force acted on my egg to make it go down? Force of gravity. The egg didn't have a choice because right now if I drop it, it will go down. There's nothing blocking it. Before the plate was blocking it. Let's see if we can watch that again. Watching it in slow motion, did you see the egg? It was hovering over the top for like a little bit before it went down. It stayed in the same place. It didn't want to move until another force acted on it. Now remember, it didn't go in these directions, right? Because my hand was not the force that acted upon it. The force that acted upon it made it go down. What was that force? That was the force of gravity. That's right. Now, let's do an experiment of our own. For this lab, you will need one toy car, a book, a sponge, either card tracks or a long piece of cardboard, a folded piece of paper, and a wooden block. Any heavy wooden material will do. What I have done is taped my cardboard onto a chair, created an angle, a slope, for the car to roll down. Now let's watch what happens as I roll my car the ramp. Now, if you do have these tracks, car tracks in your home, they do work a little bit better. I am in room 32 using a car track, and I'm going to put my car down the track and see what happens as I let go. What happened to the car? It went all the way down. Whoa, well, that car went all the way down the track on the floor, and nothing stopped it, and it kept going and going until it hit a wall. Now I'm going to place a cotton ball at the end of my track and let the car slide down again and see, can the cotton ball stop my car? Remember we said objects in motion like to continue in motion until they're acted upon by an outside force. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the cotton can stop it. Whoa, no, and what else happened? Not only did the cotton not stop it, but the car ended up moving the cotton as well. Next, I'm going to put a sponge at the bottom of my track, and let's see if a sponge can stop my car. Did the sponge stop my car? No, it didn't. The sponge didn't stop it, and neither did the cotton ball. Next, I'm going to try a piece of paper, fold it in half, and put that at the bottom of my track. And let's see if that can stop my car. Nope, didn't stop it this time. Now, so far, the cotton ball, the sponge, and the paper have not been able to stop my car. Let's see what happens with the book. Let's see if the book can stop my car. Whoa, that was a little different. Did the book stop my car? Yes. Let's watch it again. Now for my last test, I'm going to try a wooden block. Any heavy wooden item you have will work. Let's try and see if this will stop my car. It sure did. Stopped it again. So to just review, we had 2 items stop the car and 3 items that did not. Now, just to review, we were testing to see which objects would stop my car from rolling down the ramp. We tried cotton ball, sponge, piece of paper, a book, and a wooden block. These 3 could not stop my car, but these 2 could. Why do you think that is? What's the difference between the sponge and the book? It's the weight, right? The heavier objects exerted a stronger force on my car, making it stop. Go ahead and try this, and make sure to fill out your observation sheet.